push it harder. Break, break, split the armor. Like a tether snap, patterns fold tight in a feedback trap. Voices glitch through the crystal haze, shifting every motion in the maze. Broken signals rise in a coded frame. Counting down the seconds to the ignite again.
Bass shakes wild in a trembling crawl. Kicks hit fierce like a sudden fall. Leads flash quick in a humming chain, pulling every moment through the strain. Fragments rising up the broken line, waiting for the drop to realize. Signal riot bursting through the core, breaking every rhythm to the floor, riding on a beat that cuts too tight, shattering the pattern of the night. Signal riot, running in the heat, twisting every pulse inside the beat. Break, 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 turn it higher. Turn it higher. Turn it higher. Burn the wire. Hi-hats scatter in a rapid spark. Pattern shift loud through the bending dark. Voices hit sharp in a stuttered slide, carving out a path where the shadows hide. Fragments rising up the broken line, waiting for the drop to realize. Signal liar. Nine signals trace across the floor. Bass slams heavy through the open door. Leads flick sparks in a narrow ring, pulling every movement to the spring. Lines of static pulsing coded flow, counting down the seconds till it blows. Shadow circuit. dark, lighting up the edges with the flashing mark. Spinning through the noise with a razor tone, hunting for the beat like it's my own. Shadow circuit wire through the night, running every rhythm into life. Shadow circuit. Feel it tighter. Shadows. Voltage brighten. Shadows. Voltage brighten, 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 brighten. Drums roll sharp in a double stride. Pattern shift deep like a breaking tide. Voices sweep in a grainy flare, pulling distant echoes through the air. Lines of static pulsing coded flow, counting down the seconds till it blows. Charge, jam, jam, shadow, shadow.
Kicks hit sharp in a frantic chase, leads twist fast in a loop and flare, pulling every heartbeat through the air. Crackling tension climbs the narrow wire, waiting for the spark to amplify higher. Voltage break line, cutting through the wave, breaking every rhythm that you crave, rising on a beat that snaps too clean, tearing through the silence in between. Voltage break line, charging through the night, feeding every signal into life. Turn it higher. Turn it higher. Turn it higher. Flicker in a syncopated glide, patterns lock tight like a shifting tide. Voices glitch soft in a filtered sweep, slicing through the dark where the signals creep. Crackling tension climbs the narrow wire, waiting for the spark to amplify higher. Voltage break. Bye.
Crushing all the silence with electric light, racing with a pulse that hits too clean, cutting through the shadows in between. Neon pressure, tightening the line, driving every beat into the spine.
Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it, push it, run it higher.
Voltage rising fast beneath the skin, counting every second till it spins, 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 spins. Neon pressure, 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 pressure.
Run it higher.
Rumbling waves push the body wide, kick drum punching like an engine ride, lead synth runs in a spiral climb, pulling every number into time. Tension bends a signal till it screams, waiting as the floor splits at the seams. Limiter breaker crashing through the frame, pushing every boundary with a burning flame, riding on a beat that chews the night, driving all the static into flight. Limiter breaker cutting through the haze, rip the rhythm open with the blaze. Limiter break,
Drive it harder.
snare snaps tight with a metal glare, patterns twist deep in the heated air, voices crack through in a ghosted call, filling every corner of the hall. Tension bends the signal till it screams, waiting as the floor splits at the seams. Limiter breaker, limiter breaker, limiter breaker. again.
Bassline jumps like a loaded wire. Kicks hit hard with a rising fire. Synth leads twist in a looping spin, dragging every heartbeat further in. Pressure climbing fast beneath the skin, waiting for the break to pull me in. Voltage runner, sparking through the night, cutting through the rhythm like a blade of light. Racing with a pulse that never slows, following the beat wherever it goes. Voltage runner, voltage runner, running on the heat. Runner, breaking every limit in the beat. Runner, drop titch. Push it higher. Break, fuel the fire. Hi-hats race in a shattered line. Patterns fold tight as they realign. Voices slice in a glitching haze, locked into the tempo's rapid blaze. Pressure climbing fast beneath the skin, waiting for the break to pull me in. Voltage runner, bunner, 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 bunner. Voltage runner. Voltage. Running on the heat. Break, fuel in the beat. Voltage. Run, ignite again. Rhythm surge deep in the racing flow. Bassline spins tight in the neon glow. Let's send spirals in a rapid turn, pulling every second till the circuits burn. Static pressure rides beneath the tone, waiting for the drop to take the throne. Hyperdrift, sliding through the beat, ripping up the floor with reactive heat. Running on a pulse that bends the night, driving every motion into light. Hyperdrift, caught inside the spin, breaking all the chaos from within. Slide, push it higher, 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 push it higher. Snare snap, crisp in a coded line. Patterns roll sharp through the borderline. Vocal cuts shimmer in a glitching haze, tripping through the tempo's wired maze. Static pressure rides beneath the tone, waiting for the drop to take the throne. Voltage runner, running on the heat. Break, fuel in the beat. Runner, break, fuel in the beat. Voltage runner. Running on the heat. Break, fuel in the beat. Runner, break, fuel in the beat. Voltage runner. Running on the heat. Break, fuel in the beat. Runner, break, fuel in the beat. Voltage runner. Running on the heat. Break, fuel in the beat. Runner, break, fuel in the beat. Voltage runner. Running on the heat. Break, fuel in the beat. Runner, break, fuel in the beat. Voltage runner. Running on the heat. Break, fuel in the beat. Runner, break, fuel in the beat. Voltage runner. Running on the heat. Break, fuel in the beat. Runner, break, fuel in the beat. Voltage runner. Running on the heat. Break, fuel in the beat. Runner, break, fuel in the beat. Voltage runner. Running on the heat. Break, fuel in the beat. Runner, break, fuel in the beat. Voltage runner. Running on the heat. Break, fuel